I'm Dean Galusha, and welcome to another edition of, I guess you'd say, the AKASO test, because that's what I've been doing. I've been testing out that little camera lately with different things, and the first thing I'm going to do is show you the quality of still shots. What I did is I took a Nikon P510. I didn't use my DSLR because that's a completely different camera and much, much better quality, of course, than what a lot of this is. But the P510 has done a very, very good job too. It's a 16 megapixel and it's got everything you'd want. Well, first you're going to see the photo with that. And I'm taking the same subject matter with the little AKASO. So those are still shots, and that's not using the remote. What we're going to talk about next is the remote. Because people, and right now, I'll just show you those photos again here. That is the first one is the Nikon, and then the next is taken with the AKASO. But now we're going to talk about the remote. How much distance can you have to take a still shot like that, or even video? So now what we've done is we have shot at different yard levels. And it comes out that I've only got a max here of 20 yards, and it took all the way at the end, I took it all the shots all the way along at 5, 10, 15, and 20 yards. Then I got out my Nikon DSLR, because it also has a remote. And I thought, okay, I'm going to see just the distance on it. The max on it was 11 yards. That was it. The little AKASO actually beat the Nikon D3200 on the remote. So that was pretty good. I mean, if you want to take one that far away. Well, the next thing is the gray button. Just how far away does the video turn off and on? So we're trying that. Now you've seen what I did. That was the full 20 yards. I did it, come back to see what it was going to do, then went back, and then turned it off. It turned on and turned off. Why I'd been having problems at short range turning it off, I really don't know. Maybe battery, temperature. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. That would have to be up to AKASO to let you know. But as far as range with still photography, and hey, that's great. When I'm out fishing, and if you're in a bass boat, and a lot of you guys are using these, I know, out there fishing and in the bass boats, you sure don't have 20 yards inside of a bass boat, so you got plenty of range to hit this little button both ways. You can take your still shots and you can take your video, no problem. Same as on when you're shooting, 20 yards, especially your air guns. Most guys aren't shooting over 10 yards. So, and a lot of it, if you're shooting pistols, usually that's 10 yards because most of the range is 5, 7, 10, in that area somewhere. And you're not going to shoot over 20 usually on that. Yes, with the rifles and that, you're going to go back further and you're not going to be able to do it. But still, if you have that camera set up so far away, say 20 yards away from you, you've got whatever distance that is from there, and so say you're shooting 50 yards, you can have the camera set 20 yards ahead of you and hit the button and start filming your target or whatever, and you can still get some of it. I mean, it's not going to be, the same. But as far as fishing goes, like I said, in a boat, you've got plenty of range with this thing, and on shore even, as far as hitting and taking still photos. Works great. So hopefully if you enjoyed this, and until next time, get out in the outdoors and enjoy it all, fishing and shooting and planking.